Hey guys, welcome back to TanPlaysMC. So I'm going to show you how to make an automatic honey farm. So if you want the bees to start making honey for you, you either need this bee nest or you need a beehive. In order to make a beehive is you need honeycomb that you can only get from the bee nest. And these are the front of the blocks as well. In order to get the honeycomb, and you'll get 3 by the way, you'll have to wait until you see the honey. And then you can shear it, but the only problem is if you shear it and there's bees inside it or around it, they will attack you and then the bees will die. You can silk touch it with a diamond pickaxe as long as it has silk touch on it. And if I go into survival mode, I can just grab it and take it with me. That's one way you can transport them. And I believe you can do the same with the beehive as well. The easy way to get honeycomb is by taking a dispenser, placing it so that the hole is to where it's facing the bee nest. A lever. You can shear it with the dispenser with the shears and you'll get 3 honeycomb. So this is the observer block. This is the materials that you'll need. And yeah, there's that. Here's the dispenser. Here's how you make the hopper. Here's how you make the beehive. And here's how you make the barrel. So here's the setup. You just take your barrel, place it down. You take your hopper, place it going into your barrel. Take your dispenser facing kind of this way towards the hopper. Then you take your beehive and place it just like so. So the bees will come in right through here. Next up, you need an observer block. And you'll just place that on top. So you want the arrows going facing upwards, just like this. Then you take oak plank and just place it right in to the observer block. And then get 2 redstone dust, place it just like that. So when the beehive has honey in it, it will trigger this block, which will do a redstone signal, triggering the dispenser, which will have shears in here that will cut the honeycomb. The honeycomb will fall into the hopper and into the barrel. Now, if you want to get not honeycomb, but you want to get like the honey bottles, in that case, you will need to take the shears out and just fill this with glass bottles, like so. You don't want a single spot untouched. You want to make sure that it's full, or just if you don't have this many bottles, just make sure that you take and at least have these slots all full of just empty bottles. Because anytime you get honey from your beehive, then you will get a honey bottle, like so. Well, just one of those, and then it'll build up over time. Now, some people will say that it's more efficient to have this in the nether, which you could do, and that way the bees at nighttime, they won't just stay inside their nest or their hive, and they'll continue to work even in the nether. During thunderstorms, or just rain, the bees will go back into their nests. So that's something to keep in mind. Otherwise, you can just, I guess, if you're okay with that, you can just leave it in the overworld. Here's why you would want the honeycomb, because the honeycomb, you put 4 of them in the crafting table, you'll get a honeycomb block. If you get 4 honey bottles, put them in the crafting table, you'll get a honey block. And if you take 4 glass bottles and combine them with a honey block in your crafting table, you'll get 4 honey bottles. And the honey blocks break a lot faster. So that's kind of cool. You don't really bounce on them. You walk slower. But they work almost like a slime block. The These ones, they're almost like wool in a way. I don't believe there's any tool that we can use to break them faster. But I think they're pretty cool, nonetheless. And yeah, nothing really happens when you're just walking on them. I might show you guys how to scale this up in a live stream. So if you want that, just leave a comment. And I hope this video was helpful for you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic day. I'll see you in the next video or live stream. So take care, and bye-bye.